As the years passed, the forest shrine of Sabarimala became more than a destination. It became a calling. Every season, thousands of men, swamis, set out on the path barefoot, heads bowed, irumudi on their backs. They came from distant lands and small villages, from quiet homes and bustling cities. What brought them together was not comfort or convenience, but a shared longing to reach him. They knew it would not be easy. The path was wild, the nights were cold, the body would ache and the mind would resist. But they walked on, for each of them carried a story, a burden, a prayer unspoken. On the path all were equal. There were no names, no titles, only silence, chants, and the sacred rhythm of feet moving in faith. Fathers walked with sons, friends carried one another. Strangers offered water, support, and silent prayers. And as they moved forward, something within them began to shift. Anger melted into forgiveness. Pride bowed before surrender. Noise turned to stillness. By the time they reached the hilltop, they were no longer the same men who had started the journey. They stood before the shrine not as visitors, but as transformed beings. No one touched the idol. No priest whispered mantras into their ears. Because Manikanta had already spoken, through every thorn on the path, every breath of wind, every silent moment of pain and perseverance. He was there, not just in the sanctum, but in the seeker. He was the voice that said, "Keep going," the arms that lifted when one stumbled, the stillness that reminded them they were never alone. At the foot of the 18 sacred steps, every Swami paused, not to rest, but to remember, each step a vow, each step a prayer, each step a return to the self. And when they reached the top and called out in one voice, "Swamiye Saranam Ayyappa," it was not just a chant, it was a declaration, a remembrance, a surrender. And for a moment, the heavens themselves seemed to echo back. Yes, he is listening, he is waiting, in the forest, always.